Hello, welcome back. Last time I did Genetics Division, which was not the puzzle I expected it to be. This was another of those situations where, this was a three-parter in my original LP, so I'm beating my old self in episode count by a lot, but I wonder how total series runtime is comparing. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Zoology Division, what are you?
Cool. Look at those guys up there in the aquariums.
And look at those creatures in the terraria.
And I must be in a cage for amphibians.
The goal in this room is to get all three of us inside the sparkling box below.
Sure. That's a radioactive starfish. I've never gotten this, by the way, or this one. Radioactive starfish?
Come on out, Shelby. We're all supposed to go downstairs.
I can't get out.
How'd you get there in the first place?
Get
I don't know. I was just walking around and here I am.
I'm afraid we shall have to proceed without Shelby.
We can't. Shelby needs to be in the
Something
box.
we can do.
Okay, so we're gonna have to put something in there because Virgil and Turtle can't go in. Okay, what is this? There's a lot of stuff here. I have no memory of this puzzle whatsoever. When did I ever do this? There's some ice here. It's gonna form a locking mechanism with that of some sort. Okay, so we're all trying to get there. Okay, so Shelby here, Virgil here, Turtle there. So once we're in here... Hey, parrot! I do remember this parrot reappearing, that's right. That rat, I remember that rat. I don't know if I ever met this sheep or this,
I wonder
was that a hedgehog?
who feeds the animals.
In your own time.
Yeah, we got the octopus,
I'm in no rush.
the squid. These are a lot of cameos. Is this the formerly radioactive eel? I never met this one-eyed fish, did I? Not that I recall. Some of these creatures might be new. I think this one, and this one are. The rest of these, I think we've seen before. Yes, good thing you're in no rush, because I am taking my time. There's a bunch of, like, land stuff up here. Is Virgil supposed to go up here and push this down and get stuck? Well, he could do that. Okay, so Shelby can't do anything. Virgil can't ride with Agent T over here. How am I getting this? Maybe with a snail. Okay, how am I getting this? That's a real question. Not getting a hold of this thin piece of ice. What about this thin piece of ice? That one might be possible. That thin piece of ice is probably... somehow... going there while Shelby is like that or something. I'm gonna save just in case. That was a very important move. I don't want to have to restart and have to redo that. No, you know the actual reason. Let's try having a Virgil adventure up here just to see what happens. Here, you be locked. Okay, that's what happened. Yep, that's what happened. She can go above the water a little bit. Oops. Okay, well I can do that. Ooh, a pipe that can drop and kill him. Huh? He's so surprised. Is there some way I can build a stack with this and get Virgil on it and boost him? Maybe if that seaweed weren't there. Maybe even if that seaweed is there. Maybe not. Whoa, okay. Simple answer seems to be no. Why would I want to, though? There's no way I'm, like, climbing up to this fish and pushing it around, right? It is pushable. I don't know, that looks like it could be a useful object, but what am I even trying to do? I'm gonna press the R key.
The goal in this room is to get all three of us inside the sparkling box below.
Oh man, gotta do that work again. What a shame. I could have loaded my save. So... So here's one problem. Virgil goes in here and... No, that's fine. If there's an ice cube ahead of him, it bumps into Shelby, floats to the top. Shelby can move, get out, come on out, and then help Virgil climb back. And the both of us can come over here. Now this needs to lift somehow. or be pulled to the left, which would be a job for a snail and a turtle, I think. Okay, so I think perhaps the way to evaluate this is that I want to move this aside, push this to the left with the assistance of that and the turtle. That sounds like a reasonable plan. So what's in the way of that? That's a lock for my turtle.
I wonder who feeds the...
And this locks out the starfish. So if I want the turtle lock disengaged, I don't get the starfish. Got it. Okay. Maybe I don't have to disengage the turtle lock. I think I need Virgil on the other side, but I might be able to improvise... what? Nothing? So, hold up. How does Virgil...
The goal in this room
Let's do this.
is to get...
Whoa. You're locked, but I loaded with you there. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and then that. How about that? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this seaweed yet. Well, Virgil can't stay on T's back. How do I do things? How do I do anything? Well, I can maybe collect up some of these objects, if that would help. Yeah, these are available to me. Getting to that octopus really doesn't look like it would help me. It's 3 tall, I'd push it down there and then just have an uncrab climbable cliff ahead. Unless I had another object in front of me, like... what, this one? And then climbing over that would accomplish nothing, so no. I have a strong suspicion that this fish needs to come down somehow. I have no idea how that could ever happen. What? I see a spot Virgil can climb up here.
Hey, Claire.
Shh. Let's try Virgil on the other side of the seaweed, just so that I can actually do something. I don't know, I'm just going to make some inputs here and see what happens. And I'll understand where I've gone wrong so I can
would
do
this ice help?
more. Yes.
Yes, immensely. All this floating is making me sick, and I need a cold compress.
Not quite the kind of help we had in mind, but I'll take it. Okay, but how do I move that left instead of right? Well, with Virgil on the other side. How do I have Virgil on the other side before I am here? I don't. Yeah, that seems to be the story.
Hey, Shelby.
Okay, I moved it
Agent T,
left.
You
Great.
come help me push this ice cube over to Shelby?
I'm sorry, Virgil. I'm afraid you're on your own.
I wish I'd known that ahead of time. I would have gotten everything set up.
Ah!
Now we have to undo it all.
Alright. Here's how I'll undo it all. So... okay, if I could insert something in here, then that could release this lock without... no, that would still forever lock out the starfish, because I couldn't pull the thing out unless it's shaped very specifically. What? So in terms of this starfish, is it not just as straightforward as, like, showing the turtle in there? And touching that? Like, why don't I already have this starfish in my other save file that doesn't exist anymore? Does that seaweed somehow jam me up? Sure as heck doesn't look like it would. I mean, I could swim the turtle over here, push the seaweed up by 1, push the rat over, get the starfish, go back, assume Virgil can get on top of the turtle, and then get on top of the seaweed and pull it back down to where it was, and no state change will have been made. So why don't I already have this? This looks free. That parrot. I really don't need to solve the end of this puzzle
Claire.
because... shut it! Because first, I need to solve the start of it. Well, no, I need a starting point. I don't have one of those. What if I did this? Nothing interesting would happen. Unless I had that seaweed too. Okay, I can't have the seaweed too. So Virgil down here. Can't do anything to help Shelby. I can do this and go nowhere. Okay. It's a whole lot of nothing I can do, and not much something, it seems. Like, where is there any something that I can do at all?
The goal in this...
That's gonna reset Virgil's Hey Player timer. What? Okay, so... No, Shelby, you're locked. No, Shelby, you are locked. Oh, I clicked you because I reset. Okay, yeah, whatever. But no, but I didn't. But I don't know. Nothing is really happening here, is it? Well, okay, I got Virgil up there. Maybe something happened. Okay, well, I mean... Ah! I woke up the octopus! I was sleeping till now. Okay, well, nothing good happened. As I suspected. I mean, like, what was supposed to happen there? Okay, I have an object. What am I gonna do with it? Nothing. It could be a step up to get Virgil back on the turtle's back, which is useless because I can't get through there, and I can't create that step where there isn't a gap like this. So it seems more like what I want is for Virgil to not have the octopus problem. Like, get past that somehow and fall down here. That's how he gets on top of Agent T, right? Wrong, because none of that ever happens. Okay, what can I do with this pile of objects? Nothing?
Maybe I should try that a different way.
Maybe you should. You ever think of that, Virgil? I can't move that up. That doesn't do anything of interest. No, Virgil's just stuck down there. What? What is happening? I don't see how that's helpful, and now I don't get up there. What? There's no starting point here. There's just, like, nothing. Let's attempt to work backward. With the 3 characters down here, the requirement would be that Shelby's on some surface they can crawl... Okay, so basically, like... Hang on. So, looking at this. Shelby has to... Okay, so let's say I got Shelby the ice cube. Maybe you'll take a crawling path all the way around there. If you have to, you can. To end up here. Turtle pulls that to the left and repeats the process until that's open enough to get down here. Shelby crawls down into this area. Virgil falls in the turtle. Pull that over, it gets locked. Those two have clambered through.
Every puzzle has a solution.
So you claim? Once this is over here, I only have enough vertical room for... Okay, so I need Virgil and Shelby below Agent T. Because otherwise she won't be able to fit through what will be a pinch exactly her size here. So you go up here, push the bird down, and it gets stuck here. I can push it to the right by 1. 4 wide, not enough to get turtle in, unless, let's see, I could snail to here and push this left one. Then that'd be 5 wide, okay, cool. Push it all the way left. Get the snail on the other side of the underside of the parrot. Lift it. And then nothing really happens. I guess... No, that's 4 tall. And I have a snail involved anyway, so...
Just keep trying.
What's this for? I don't know. So you're gonna be my problem once I get down here. If I could, push this to the left in complete isolation with nothing else happening. I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4... well, 4 spaces open with the parrot where it started. No, that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This parrot's taking up those spaces. Turtle goes down, snail sticks to parrot somehow. Sure, that could happen. Lift all the way up, put back on the ledge, and then I have enough open space for that. So parrot's got to go down, not move right, come back up and go on the shelf. Or, at least, that's the first way I saw to do this that could possibly work. Ah, so when you are taking up this space... No, there's still plenty of room for Agent T to get through. Push this up by 1, push this over by 1. Oh, I see it. This is 3 tall. That's 2 tall. That doesn't make a turtle-sized container. So okay, attach a snail to it. Push it over again. It makes it across the gap. Push it all the way, detach the snail, and then, yeah, I have the starfish for free. Am I gonna have a reason to move this left or right? I can't imagine one. I have only one steel pipe pusher in this puzzle, so all steel pipes must be moved by Agent T or not moved at all. Okay, so this still seems fairly free, because like I have to have Shelby in here at some point to finish the puzzle. Therefore, this should be like just one tiny step away. Just snail attached here, push the rat across, get the
Maybe you can find
thing.
a hint.
Yeah, it's 5 wide. This is 5 wide, so it comes down. I don't see the problem. But I guess it must exist somehow. Or not. Maybe it's that simple and I just never bothered. Okay. Other starfish. Just get a snail out without having... Oh, this could become an island if those are detached. Get a snail out and have the snail accessible without that being stuck in there. But if that was stuck in there, what would that enable me to do? Swim back and forth multiple times with Agent T, okay? Alright, so where's the part where I actually do something useful? Like, okay, I did all the working backward I can do. Did I? Okay, sure. I got to the point that Shelby has the ice and is free and has pulled that grate out. Okay. So the ice has to come in here. Let's keep on working backward. Obviously being pushed by Virgil, you say? Okay, there's a few problems here. So the ice on its own does have to get down here. If it's embedded in the seaweed, that will have to be broken apart at some point. How does the ice get here? And actually, once it's there, how would Virgil push it? So he needs a boost on this. So this spot needs to be occupied, so something like, maybe like this object, or the seaweed coming down here would be adequate. If the ice was already there, then I'd push it left, he'd go down, he'd go up, keep pushing left, he'd go down, the ice would come up, Shelby could help him out. Cool, okay. This doesn't have to be where it is for that to work. So the ice coming down could be like in theory, stashed... Am I dropping this on the ice? Maybe. Pipe falling... Yeah, that's actually healthy. Pipe with ice under it. Falling here. Ice, pipe. Virgil falls down here. Pushes that left. Ice ends up there. Pushes it left again. It's climbable. There's a steel pipe he can't move, so he'll climb that. Push the ice over. Okay, so this probably is carrying the ice down here with nothing else changing in this area. So I don't need any other tools except the pipe and the ice. Query. How's that pipe drop? Aha! How does that pipe drop? Without Virgil walking under it and dying. By pushing the ice on the surface of the water, which is where it naturally goes, right? Well, let me just make sure I know where ice sits. It's in the row that is the surface of the water, right? You get that there. You put this here. Yes, okay. So once it's up there, Virgil just pushes it left until it falls on that. Okay, getting there. Now that ice is going to have to be at the rightmost in this column once it's under that. Like, my suspicion is that T is going to hold down this with the ice in here and Virgil pushing the whole package along. That works fine for this part. I have a lot of objects of this shape. And like even almost this one. So like 3.5. And the 3 of those have different properties to them. So for that to happen, Turtle would have to already be over here to pull this up so Virgil could get the ice out. So, suspicion would be... Let's see here. Without doing anything else, can I cause that object to end up on top of the seaweed? I believe I can. Yes, okay. Why am I doing what I'm doing? I had a reason once. Don't know anymore. Also, Virgil has a way to climb over the seaweed? But that doesn't make any sense. So that seaweed's gotta move right, and T can't do it. And this isn't enough for him to climb up in her back. Unless... Ooh, okay, what about... What about Virgil being in the wrong place? I'm seeing a pattern, though. Hold up. This might get me one step closer. So check this out.
Hey, Shelby.
Check what out. Her body's in the way, and I can't push that ice over. I can shove it down there. Oh, wait. That looks like something.
Hey, Agent T. Can you come help me push this ice cube over to Shelby?
She cannot. So, If that seaweed had been there, things would be better than they currently are. Okay, how would that have happened? Well, now, if I brought another object over, could something start to happen? That's all fine. I can't get to the other side right now. Could I kept that on a turtle shell? Maybe. Well, but then how does Virgil escape? By that thing being to the left, but then that doesn't work. Okay, where's that seaweed gotta be? I can't really tell. I spot something. So Virgil needs to be in a position where he can be left alone and just do his thing. I can do some of his thing here. But I can't have these things simultaneously true. I was thinking... Ooh. I was thinking. Wouldn't recommend it. Didn't enjoy the experience. I moved the seaweed up. Not enough space for a turtle. Huh? I wonder how long it's going to take me before I see an actual starting point that does something productive here. Wouldn't it be nice to have one of those? I think it would. That sounds real nice. How do I even begin to see a path through anything? Okay, well, hang on. So, the exact problem that is in my way right now, with the current knowledge that I have, is that this ice probably really wants a heavy buffer. Well, a medium weight buffer. So this object probably wants to go there. Oh, can I do that? Hold on. Wait, so I was thinking with the wrong object this whole time, maybe. But I think I can just get that thing, right? That's reasonably promising, isn't it? So So hang on. This does things that I like. Yeah, but Virgil can't get past it. So he needs a setup so he can go left and, like, pull this to the right? That cannot be. Because no such setup exists. I really solved this puzzle once? Are you sure? Well, I mean, it's just a matter of seeing something invisible. Yeah, just do that! Easy! Sure! So if this seaweed hang on. Let's look more closely at the exact spot where the problem is currently. So Virgil needs a clear path to walk over here.
Hey, Shelby.
Once he's there, I push these objects together. Here. Cool. I need to have, like, put something up here that... Well, even that wouldn't work because that would fall in the wrong place. So I push this ice, and it's just stuck there forever. Nothing I can possibly ever do about that. So the ice's situation has not improved one bit. Putting it on the surface here is definitely no good. So somehow... Virgil... Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I spot a way to make a thing happen. If that seaweed weren't there. Or maybe we're just a little farther along. That seems alright. It's not. Seaweed's still too close. Alright, fine. Seaweed, you move left. Don't know what I'm doing with you yet. I'm sure it's going to be something. Here we go. Okay, so this package. This means something.
Shelby.
Whoa! Not that. Alright, I think that's progress. Here we go. This is something I wanted to do. I mean, the rest of the puzzle's probably in a bad state, but at least this is progress.
Can you come help me push this ice cube over to Shelby?
I'm sorry, Virgil. I'm afraid you're on your own.
Okay, so I need to separate somehow these two objects a little earlier than that. If I had a turtle over there, alright, let's try having a turtle over there. Since I can easily experiment with that part. Will this change the dialogue? Yes, in that there is none now. Okay. So implying Virgil needs to be the one to set things up earlier to make him work. Here's an ice cube. Okay, so we got a traversability problem. If that seaweed could be somewhere impossible, then it would help. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Ice cube can't help me. Right? No, certainly not. Right? No, certainly not. Need crab and turtles back. Cannot do, right? Even if I mean, I can do, but not where I need it. Need a little more than just crab on turtle's back. Also, yeah, that doesn't happen there. Right, yeah, just gets scraped off in 2 separate places at least. So the seaweed. Is there some place that could have been positioned to actually work with this? It's hard to imagine where or how. Let's suppose there's some magic I could do with... I can't even do it. No, I still can't do it, can I? Oh wait, hang on. Here's a place we can slip around each other. Oh, sneaky! I found a sneaky. It's not helping me. Didn't really find anything, as it turns out. Yeah, no. Virgil still gets scraped off no matter what. Nope. 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 Okay, well, the ice cube is here. I made progress, I guess? Fish food's still sitting there. I assume that's what that is. This being here is a problem. If I can move it one to the right, I still couldn't do anything because Virgil can't actually climb on it. Can I put it in a place where he can manipulate it and what? So ice in seaweed doesn't work, right? Here's the problem with that. Let's look at it. Oh, there are a couple. I can't create that arrangement, for one thing. Because the seaweed starts too far to the right. Other problem is it's going to float up as soon as it gets there and be out of reach of everybody. Unless my turtle is here holding it down, then it would get this far and she could start pushing it. Hold on, there might be some potential to this. Thing is though, I still can't actually get the seaweed there. Like, everything I'm seeing tells me this needs to move up. Everything I'm seeing also tells me that's impossible. Well, not impossible. I mean, I did it once, but requires more sacrifice than
Come on out,
is
Shelby.
possible to get the puzzle done with. I make a decision. I've gone this long without getting any semblance of a foothold in here. Let's do this old school style and make it a multi-part. So, I made a little attempt at that. Try to understand a little bit. Worst case, I can look back at my old solution to this. It won't help me get the starfish, although I think that bottom one is free. I'm sure I'll find out why it's not, but I still think it is, pretty much, as long as snails around. Which will be necessary for finishing the puzzle, so it has to be. 2 new pictures will be obtained from that. Someday, not today. Okay, maybe I'll have some ideas when I come back to see this again.